Now let's get to entertainment news. Kiwi pop star Cassie Henderson has taken her career to the next level, wowing all 4 judges on The Voice Australia. Take a look.
Only wanna be the one that I call baby. You can kiss 100 boys in bars. Shoot another shot, try and stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. I got no excuse, not a stupid reason. Good luck, babe.
Amazing voice. We didn't quite get the hair flick in there, which is disappointing, but it's a sight to behold. Joining us to discuss Cassie's journey is Jenni Mortimer, Chief Entertainment Journalist with The Herald. Good morning, Jenni.
Good morning.
Incredible performer. I know you guys at The Herald have spoken to her over many years, but great to see her achieving success overseas.
For sure. So we had her on the cover of our Reset magazine last year. We did a photo shoot with her, and she is just the absolute coolest. You know how those people just have that something and you're like, I can't explain that thing, there are no words for it, but that's just Cassie. She is meant to be a star, and it's so amazing to see her on The Voice and getting that chance.
Very cool. Interesting that, you know, because she's an established singer. She's won an Aotearoa Music Award. One was Idol here in 2013.
Oh, she came 5th in X Factor here. So, yeah, but she was 13 at the time. And so if you kind of look at how far a 13-year-old can go musically, it was kind of just like, you know, an excitement having somebody that young with that much talent. She took a break from it, and now she's 26. She's winning all these awards in New Zealand. She wants to make it in Australia. That was always going to be her next move, she told us last year. And if you look at what Kaylee Bell did, very similar thing. She went over, she did The Voice, she performed that song, Keith Urban got all excited, promoted her to his fan base. Cassie's going to be a very similar story, and I think it's going to be an exciting one to watch.
And would love the quotes that were just in reading the paper yesterday about, you know, she said she was doing busking in Christchurch. She thought about she did give up.
Yeah.
She stopped. She said there was too much negativity, all that stuff, but then realised, actually, this is the only thing I want to be doing.
Yeah. And isn't that amazing? Like she said when she was 13, she had so much backlash that she was like, I don't know if I want to do this. And she took a big break and then kind of did busking and did a few casual things, but she never wanted to pursue it professionally anymore. And then one day she was just like, no, screw it. This is the only thing I want to do. And now she's going for it. So
go for it.
Her.
Yeah, go for it, girl. Now, walk us through the Rhythm and Vines lineup. Do we have it?
Rhythm and Alps.
Oh.
So,
someone's being fired as we speak. What is it? What's going on at Rhythm and Alps?
So interestingly, we have some cool names. There's Rudimental, there's Santa Gold, but then one of the ones that is already sparking backlash is Dizzy Rascal. As we know, when he was announced as Rhythm and Vines a couple of years ago, headliner, there was backlash around the domestic violence charges he was facing. It was the first time, you know, they hadn't sold out the festival because of his announcement. People and artists were complaining, saying we had no idea that somebody who had just been convicted of this was going to be on the lineup with us. So really interesting one when they've already seen that New Zealanders don't necessarily love that decision on a lineup. Don't get me wrong, incredibly musically talented, but you do have to wonder if they listened entirely to their fan base to see if that's actually what they want, or maybe he was just really cheap.
Well, there is always that possibility. And because he was found guilty, wasn't he? This is April last year. Of assaulting his girlfriend, pressing his forehead against hers and pushing her to the floor during a chaotic row in London in June of 2021. Has he been gigging since then?
Yeah. Look, he's had a busy schedule, so he's certainly not somebody that people are entirely shying away from. But yeah, he's still a very popular act worldwide, and he's going to have his loyal fans. I guess similar to Chris Brown. No matter what they do, sometimes if you love their music and you're behind them, he's still going to have an audience for it.
Bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, true.
All right, moving on. Thanks, Jenni. Good to see you. Jenni Mortimer, Chief Entertainment Journalist at The Herald.